45. Fentanyl poisonings have skyrocketed among children. Researchers are saying that a 923% increase has been shown in cases among children 12 and younger. And get this, 1,500% increase in teens. Thank goodness we have Wish TV medical expert Dr. Janelle Gordon here to break down these numbers. First off, this is a serious problem. So where does this all start?
Sure, so very serious. And we know that the fentanyl crisis is a huge issue for adults, but now to hear how the numbers are skyrocketing for children is highly concerning. So what we saw in 2023 alone is that fentanyl poisonings in kids that were considered life-threatening and could have resulted in death without prompt medical treatment were up over 80%. And this is up 16% from 2015.
So Dr. J, how were kids getting exposed to this stuff?
Sure. So what researchers are telling us is that children under 12 are being unintentionally exposed to paraphernalia such as baggies from parents or other members in their family or community, and even used fentanyl patches could deliver a small enough dose to be lethal to them.
Okay, a lot of symptoms here, and a lot of them can mimic other things that we're used to. I know dizziness, confusion being just a few.
Yes, so in addition to the dizziness and confusion, what oftentimes we'll see in individuals who are using opiates like fentanyl, especially if they're getting a large enough dose, our pupils can start to constrict. So that's a telltale sign to look out for. And from going from not just confusion, but even individuals being in what we call a stupor. You can have nausea, vomiting. The individual may notice that they're not urinating as much, and it can get as serious as respiratory failure, coma, and even death.
Okay, so what do you do if you happen to notice that your child or someone you know may have been exposed to this paraphernalia?
Yes, so if the individual appears to be medically stable, I would recommend starting with the Poison Control Center. However, if the individual is experiencing some of those more serious and life-threatening symptoms that I mentioned, call 911. Do not delay. And I'll have more information available today in my article at wishtv.com.
I want to note this because we're always talking about it. Narcan, is that something that's helpful in these instances?
Yes, so we do know that there are individuals who use fentanyl. And if you are someone who identifies as that, please speak with your doctor. Now, there is patient, provider, physician confidentiality. We can give you prescriptions for this. And so if you have it in the home, you have children in the home, get the prescription so that you have it on hand and can administer it.
Also, a lot of drug take-back programs and a lot of free clinics and free drug education programs offer Narcan free of charge. So a lot of those resources may be free.
Yes, and if you have used paraphernalia, get it out of the house. Out of the house and definitely away from your children. I did want to say that for our teens, though, what we're noticing is that they have intentional use, so over 60%. Unfortunately, some of these cases could be from purchasing this online, thinking that it's Adderall or Xanax, but it's actually counterfeit fentanyl. So make sure we're watching what our teens are doing online and on social media.
One step at a time to help these trends go downward and not upward. Thank you for all
Yes.
this helpful information, Dr. J.
Thank you.